Welcome back to Online Darts, everyone. We're here at the 2026 Unicorn launch and we've got Cameron Menzies. Cam, you've just seen all the products, some nice bits for yourself in the launch.
Yeah, it's the first time I think I've got a little speech like before. I've been missed out a wee bit, but it was good to see this mug on the big TV in a good way for once. But some good stuff here. We're launching stuff. It's interesting to me because if you can see my stuff, I don't really change much, but there's a few things here I definitely will give a shot and see what happens.
Well, that's next on my list, obviously. By the time this goes out, people will have seen it. And the new range, the Black Wraith ones, are you going to give them a go? Because they look nice.
They are, just to say, I've been thrown at the moment. Unfortunately, I played better with Callan Vid's one. I just had 180 with Callan's here, so I might have to use his. I just need to change it, a little setup on it to mine, and I think I would actually give them a go because they're quite nice, a bit more grip on them, plus they're black as well, so just something about a black dart is quite nice. So I've definitely will. I'll give them a practice and see what happens with them.
Right now, where's the Cameron Menzies game right now? Because I think it's fair to say we've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly over the last month.
That's exactly that, mate. You've said it for me. It was one day it was impressive, then 6 hours later it was a nightmare. So that was not the greatest, but it was a mistake on my side of it, and I've learned from it. The weekend there wasn't great, but I think I played all right spells. A couple of wee blips, maybe could have brought the average down, and I was unlucky against Dobie. I thought it was a good game, and then just to throw one the game at the end. But I feel not bad. I wouldn't say I'm playing great, but I just had a little blip and made a mistake, and obviously it's shown. But I feel fine that way. It's just been a bit hectic with travelling. I've basically been in hotel for the last 13 days. And obviously Banbury at the moment, and I'm away to Switzerland on Thursday, so I'm a little while from I'm back home in Scotland.
Now, I'm going to put two and two together, and I don't know this. However, I'm surmising here. Was the mistake involved in the Rangers game that kicked off late?
That made it worse. Watching that, it was so hard to watch. It's just one of those seasons that way, and what a waste of time going back to the hotel and watching that. I should have just stayed out.
Look, on the floor, you are Mr. Dependable now. We know what we're going to get from Cameron Menzies on the floor. You've developed that part of it. Yeah. Can you now develop into a stage player? Is it just a matter of more time on the stage and you will bring that game to the stage?
I think so. I think the last couple of European tours I've had a few hundred averages and stuff. I do need to do more, but I think that's something I'll get used to. Well, I hope I get used to anyway, because I feel like I tried too hard on the stage and then it goes the opposite way, because it's usually, the worst games I've usually have been on the stage, and unfortunately that's when it matters.
We know you take stuff to heart, and we know you're an incredible player. What's that feeling like when you go back and you see a disappointing performance? What goes through the mind of Cameron Menzies at that point?
It's not a good place to be in it sometimes. So the first thing I do usually is delete social media. Don't really deal with it for a couple of days, because you know what it's like. It's horrible. I still deal with my social media and all the accusations of doing this and doing that. Yeah, proofs in the pudding when I've passed everything I've been asked to do. But yeah, it's harmful, but I've learned to just delete it, get off it, go back in a couple of days when it calms down, because that's what it is, unfortunately. But maybe in the future I'll maybe seek someone to do it for me. But that side, I'm my biggest critic. If I play bad, I make mistakes, the only thing I can do is get back on the board and redeem it. There's nothing else I can do with that performance. But yeah, when you go on social media and see it, it's horrible. But I try and stay off that as much as possible these days.
I was going to jump on something that you said there, the accusations that are thrown at you. How much does that annoy you? Not just you, but professional players in general. When you get accused of throwing a game, it's like, hang on a minute, this is your career, that you're not going to throw a game of darts and risk your career. Does that really annoy you when you get those accusations?
Yes. So every time someone plays bad, they accuse you of doing throwing a game, or they've let someone's bet down. I obviously get messages, you've cost my bet and stuff. It's like, mate, if you look at what I've lost, after I won that game, I would win more than what you have won as well. It's like, I'll never go and throw a game. I've never, after how many years I've tried to get to this level, it's just bad performance, and it is what it is. But yeah, you see all this, I've thrown it and cheated and whatever. I can ring someone next, I tell you.
Look, busy time. Yes. Coming up the back end of the year.
Yes.
Cameron Menzies wants to be involved in all the highlights, doesn't he?
For the good stage for the ones, not the funny ones. Yeah, I want him to be a bit more. In Hungary, I thought was a bit more professional. I'm trying to get that more to my game, not the eccentrics and all the actions. I don't really do that to put players off, but I don't watch it back because I cringe when I see it. But I feel like I'm getting better with the stage. There's still blips of mistakes and stuff, but that's something I need to deal with. It's just Because the more I'm calm, my heart rate's calmer, and then I'm more chilled. But as soon as I get excited, the heart races, and then. But that's something that I've been speaking about, life coaching stuff, and I do think there's improvements. There's still a long way to go.
Ali Pali is on the horizon. Is
Yes.
it hard not to start thinking about it already? Is there already one eye heading towards Muswell Hill?
No, I'm quite fortunate. I've got the Grand Prix before that and a good chance of Europeans as well. My aim is always to keep my tour card, and now this year I've got a tag at 32. Last year I would say I had a little eye in the Worlds because I thought I was playing the best darts of my life. This year I don't think I am. But obviously I kind of don't like thinking about it because then I get nervous at home. So I'll think about it maybe the day when I'm playing or when I see the draw kind of thing. That's when I'll start. It's Christmas time. Here we go.
You say eye on keeping your tour card. Surely Cameron Menzies is now past that. Surely you should be looking up at top 16 and so on, because you've gone past that stage of worrying about keeping it, surely.
Yeah, but that was the thing I always did at the start. Just make sure you keep your tour card. I feel that now it is top 32. Staying there, then obviously, as you say, if you keep climbing that ranking, top 16, like, there's players obviously at the bottom, not at the bottom, like kind of climbing the rankings below, like Springer recently. There's Nilman's catching me, I think, close, but it's a good number to be in the top 32, so that is the aim. But the main aim for me personally is to keep being a professional dart player as long as I can.
I remember for years and years, everyone dubbed Cameron Menzies the best player not to ever have a tour card. Now that you've got that, do you feel part of the professional games? I remember that year one, you were like, oh, I still feel like the new boy. Do you feel part of it?
Now, I would say yes now, because especially on the European tours, and this is my 4th year on the tour. The first maybe year was a bit kind of starstruck a little bit finding these guys in and out, but now you kind of get used to it, how the lifestyle is, like how different it is from the amateur side of the game, how it's more like even nowadays there's guys playing darts at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon and they're up doing a 5k in the morning. Obviously not me, but some guys are. But that's the way it's changed the way it is. It used to be weekends away, now it's like they're up doing jogging, they're going to the gym, or they're going walks, and even I've tried to do a little bit as well to try, and because if you're not fit enough physically, you might struggle during the long days physically.
Do you believe there's a big title in Cameron Menzies soon?
I'll see a good run. I'll take that. I hope there's a run to make me believe that on the big stage I can do it, because I feel like that's a little thing that I'm just missing at the moment.
Do you believe that you can beat anyone on your day on that stage?
If I'm playing the way I can score, if I can hit doubles and score at the same time, then there's only maybe 2 or 3 players I think that I would struggle to compete with on the area game.
Cammy, absolute pleasure catching up with you here at the Unicorn Launch. Thank you very much.
Mate. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much, mate.
To change your